Today we're bringing you a mixture of the light of spring and art.
The art that we're going to share is Botticelli's Last Temptation of Christ. This is the fresco that is in the Sistine Chapel. I was lucky enough to go there when I was about 12 years old, and the Sistine Chapel, the whole of it actually really has been indelibly printed on my mind as a result of that, and I think was the reason why I went to university and studied art history.
The music we've chosen today is Vivaldi's Spring. I'm sure you've heard this before, but imagine you hearing it for the first time in Amsterdam in 1725.
This amazing fresco, painted in 1481, can be found on the north side of the Sistine Chapel. If you look at the top left, you can see the devil tempting Jesus. The devil is in disguise with a pilgrim's staff and a rosary, but you can tell he's the devil because of the bat's wings and the vulture's feet, and he is pointing at the stones and tempting Christ, who has been starved for 40 days, to turn the stones to bread. At the center of the painting at the top, we can see Christ and the devil again, and this time the devil is taunting Christ, telling him or asking him to jump, because of course the angels will catch him. And finally, if you look top right, you can see the devil showing Jesus all the kingdoms of the world from the top of a mountain. He promises Jesus all these kingdoms if he worships the devil. After Jesus refused all three temptations, the devil drops his disguise and falls from the mountain. The angels on the top right come to help Jesus and have prepared a table of wine and bread.
As you see, the fresco closely follows the biblical story as described in the Gospels, but Botticelli made some changes to the story. For example, instead of Jesus' first temptation taking place in the desert, he painted in front of a forest of oak trees, the oak being a symbol of the family who commissioned it. Another deviation is Botticelli depicts the Renaissance facade of the Santa Maria Chapel in Rome instead of the Temple of Jerusalem.
And then there is the foreground, which has puzzled many art historians. The thought is that a man whom Jesus had healed of leprosy is presenting himself to the high priest at the temple, so he may be pronounced clean.
Finally, to connect Botticelli to our theme of spring, here is his painting, which can be seen in the Uffizi Museum in Florence. Primavera, Italian for spring. A treat in the waiting if you haven't seen it.